Look like we're live. We're live, okay? Getting started just a little bit early. Uh-oh. Look like we're live. We're live, okay? Getting started. All right. You know you have to set things up real quick. All righty then. I think we's ready to go. Just a little bit early. Hope that's all right. We are simulcasting on Facebook. We're simulcasting on Facebook and, of course, here on YouTube. All right, we are live in living color. Shouts to the chat room here on YouTube. Brother Craig is in the house, and Mims is in the house. Thank you for telling me about my volume, Mims. We are live. We are live on Facebook and YouTube. Let me check my Facebook real quick. We'll get started here. Yeah. Getting more and more views on my Facebook. When people realize that you're here, they come in and check you out and whatever. And I will check that now and then because I don't want my Facebook audience to believe I am ignoring them because they are very, very important to me. Just like my audience on Facebook. I am happy that all of my 10 listeners and subscribers is coming to hear their brother talk. Okay. I love it. Wow, somebody gave me a thumbs down already. Oh, man. I wouldn't be shocked if that's Alquan. Gave me a thumbs down already. We haven't even got started yet. But look, here we go. As always, in the name of our ancestors, peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the host or the gatekeeper of this program, known here on social media. Wherever you may find me now, I am known as the mighty, mighty, mighty Angel Snub 7. I am your soul brother, number one. All right. Alquan, which is the topic that I've chosen to do these few minutes, he says I'm not soul brother number one. That goes to James Brown. If I remember correctly, James Brown is no longer here with us, and he's gone. Peace to brother James Brown. So James Brown has been gone from among us for a little while. Nobody has been interested in being soul brother number one. So I have decided to take up the mantle to build upon what we call soul and assume that title, soul brother number one. Nobody else want it. So why I can't have it? You got a problem with it? Why you have a problem with me being soul brother number one? I'm not trying to be a god. I'm not trying to be a goddess. I want to be something that we called ourselves back in the 60s and the 70s. We called ourselves soul brothers and sisters. Right along with black power, there was soul power. But instead of just focusing on soul music, focusing on soul food, things of that nature, my mission and what I would like to do is build an identity around that terminology we call soul so that it can encompass, like it once did, all those, regardless whether you Kemetic, atheist, agnostic, Christian, Muslim, whatever you are, everybody can be a soul brother and sister. So when you see or when you hear the word soul, and you must refer that to a people has nothing to do with spirituality or nothing of that nature, although I'm very sure at the root of the word, it comes from that place, but that's not how we're using it here. So when you say soul people, the only person that you can think of are those who are called African American, those who were once called colored, Negro, and so forth. It's us. I want my own identity. It's nice to be relative to Africans or Native Americans or those in the islands. It's nice to be, but I want something just for us. I want to drive my own car. I want my own house. I want to grow my own food. I want to be me. Is there something wrong with that? Why have to copy and be somebody else? Especially when I've never been those people. I don't know. I can still love Africa. I can still love those in the Caribbean and the islands. I can still love those of us. We are native. That's not no problem. Still my relatives, still love, still my ancestors, still part of me. But I want to be myself. Just like when you leave your parents' house. You love your mother, hopefully. You love your father, hopefully. But you want to do your own thing. You get married, raise your children the way you want to do. Cook the food the way you want. Do your own thing. But you still love mama and daddy and grandma. They did things the way they wanted to do. So why can't the child, once that child becomes an adult, why you can't do what you want to do? That's all I'm saying. We should be able to do, we are a grown people. We are adults. We are a people unto ourselves. Why can't you be smart enough to do your own thing? Why you want to comic and mimic and be somebody that you never was? I don't get it. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. I am just like James Brown. I wanna get up and do my thing. All right, so before I continue, thirsty already. I just want to get, this grinds my gears. I just want to get this off my shoulder. But before I do that, I want to inform you that at 3:30 this afternoon, and our soul brother Maurice Muhammad's channel is in the description box. At 3:30 Central Time, 4:30 Eastern Time, we will be getting together and answering more questions on the Mississippi campaign and so forth, and maybe some miscellaneous things. So if you don't have nothing to do, it would be nice that you join us and maybe bring in some questions yourself so that we can answer inquiry. That's the problem with Alquan. His attack upon this idea or this campaign of Mississippi is premature. That's where you make your mistake. You cannot put this idea in the same category like people who talk about go back to Africa. That's been going on for a long time. That's those who support that idea. I cannot speak for them. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know. But when you decide you want to come and attack this ministry and what this ministry supports, or the ideas coming forth from this ministry, then I have no choice but to defend ourselves from vicious, unprovoked attack, because I did not do nothing to this guy. Nothing at all, period. Except I did critique his supposed to be solution. And it's really not about him. There are many who have his mentality, his mindset, and there are those who in the future may want to attack the idea or the concept of our Mississippi campaign idea, or the rebuilding of Mississippi, however you want to phrase it. There are those who want to come down in the pipeline. I want you to know and send this message. If you come here, you better come correct, because you're going to get smashed. Now, Alquan says, I'll debate anybody. I'll debate 4 and 5 and 6. You don't have to debate 4 and 5 and 6. You couldn't handle it. Not here. Not here, you're not. You're not going to come here and it's 5 and 6 and 7 of us, and you think you're going to come in here and survive. That ain't happening. We know that. Because you know me by myself whoop your ass intellectually, no matter how you bring it. You already know that. You already know that. So Alquan, whenever you're ready, buddy, you want to debate education, your education versus this Mississippi campaign, you want to debate that issue? Let's set it up. Let's get to rocking. Let's get ready to rumble. Let's get ready to rumble, bruh. You ain't gonna deal nothing with me. You cannot deal with me by yourself, let alone my whole crew, as you say. We'll wear your ass out before the minute is over. Okay, y'all. But again, if you have time, please feel free to join us at 3:30 this afternoon, Central Standard Time, 4:30 Central Time, and join me and Alquan and the crew as we continue to answer questions in relation to our mission, this Mississippi campaign. And speaking of the Mississippi campaign, see, Alquan attacked this concept premature. That's a mistake. Because the Mississippi campaign, first of all, it was only an idea that started in April of 2018, you idiot. It's just an idea. That's all it is at this time. It's just a concept. Just presenting an idea, no more, no less. And the premise is simply, you want to go into a state or a city and take control, not move to. You don't have to move anywhere. I don't remember nobody saying, we getting ready to move to Mississippi. Where you get that from? All our conversations, we said we want to go in and take control of the political system, the laws of that state or that city, so that we can modify that law, modify those systems, so that we can take advantage and benefit of systems that we should have the right to anyway as a citizen of the United States of America. No more, no less. You don't have to move. In fact, if you look at the city of Jackson, Mississippi, it's already 80% soul brothers and sisters. They are not taking advantage of what they've been given. So the only thing basically we would have to do if we went to Jackson, Mississippi, is encourage the brothers and sisters. We have a plan of action. The only thing we got to do is lay down, use your voting power to move those who don't want to get with the program, move them out so that we can move out, put ourselves in, so that we can begin the process of our plan in order to improve ourselves, to create a sanctuary that our little girls like Nia Wilson don't have to worry about getting her throat slashed. Trayvon Martin don't have to worry about being shot down by some damn racist. The creation of a safe haven, and then more. What is that more? None of your damn business at this time. What more might be. That's our business. But as far as we're doing right now is to create a safe haven and exercising our rights as American citizens. No more, no less. I don't remember nobody talking about moving nowhere. You don't have to move to Mississippi. However, if that's the sanctuary and we're doing what we need to do, why wouldn't you want to move to a safer place, you idiot? There's a reason why there's a reason why these people are faceless. Because see, being a faceless person, you can come on social media and present all types of idiot stuff and do idiot things, and then all of a sudden you can disappear because nobody don't know who the hell you was anyway. We know your voice, but we don't know, we can't see your face. We don't know nothing else about you. Coward. You don't stand on yours. You don't stand for nothing. You're a coward. Matter of fact, I don't even know why I would want to debate you. I don't debate faceless folks. Really, I don't. Because I am man enough to look you in your eye. You should be man enough to look me in my eye. Show your damn face. I'm willing to stand on mine no matter what. I don't give a damn about what the people in the neighborhood have to say. I don't care what my employer have to say. I don't care what the police have to say. I don't care about what nobody has to say. I'm standing on mine like a rock. You're not willing to stand on yours because you're the real fake. We don't know what your background is. We don't know nothing about you. And you don't want nobody to know you because you're the real coon. You're the real agent. You're the real spy, picking at black folks' brains, trying to see what that you can get. You don't want to come here. You don't want to come here with that, sir. Again, like I said, this is not just for this faceless troll, but for anybody who think they want to come here and attack this ministry and what we stand for. I'm not going to sit back and be silent. You ain't no brother of mine. I never did call you brother. I don't call faceless people, bro. I don't know what the hell that you're about. I'm not going to call you no brother. Faceless sister. I don't know what you're about till you prove yourself that's what you are. Until then, I'll give you the benefit of a doubt. I try to be nice to your ragged ass. But see, for some folks, you give them an inch, they want to take a mile. Don't play that here. Anytime, and I will go ahead and I will debate you, even though you're faceless. You cowardly, woo, man. I've been around Brother Maurice Muhammad too long. I want to let some of this stuff fly. I don't want to spend a long time on this fella. So, you know, you are totally wrong as far as this Mississippi idea is concerned anyway. Never said nothing about moving to Mississippi. It's just an idea. It's just a concept created in April. So you don't know what can and cannot be done. You idiot. Now, let me talk about this fella. Now, what kicked this off was that I critiqued his solution. Now, mind you, prior to this, I communicate with this faceless troll in emails. And I asked this troll, I said, look, what do you think about this Mississippi idea? He had nothing to say. I asked him over and over again, almost begged him, since you like to critique everything, why don't you critique this Mississippi idea? I asked him to do that. He never said nothing. So I guess it's tolerable to him. So we move on. Now, so now he posts a video, a 2-part video that equals about 1.5 hours, I believe. Man, I'm thirsty. And I always wanted to know his solution. So I listened, part 1 of his solution, part 2 of his solution. Most of the time, he's off topic. You do not stay on point. You did not stay on point. You went off topic countless times. So don't talk about, well, when I do a video, I stay on topic. And no, that's a lie. And you even said in the video, I'm going off topic. I'm going off topic. You cannot keep Africans and Caribbeans and people from the island out of your mouth. You got to miss. What does that have to do with your solution? Just present your solution. So I'm listening for the solution, and the only thing basically he's talking about is education. Okay, education and what? What else goes along with that? You're trying to make a sandwich. Where's the lettuce? Where's the tomato? Where's the bread? The meat is education. We're looking for the sandwich. He's offering nothing. I listened to the whole thing. Nothing. And I told him, I listened to your hour visit video. You could have said your solution that you offered, you could have said that in 15 minutes. And based on that, I forgot what my whole comment actually was, but clearly it pissed him off. It pissed him off really, really bad. The next morning, he had to respond to something I wrote, not a video, something I wrote in his comment section. People telling me, hey brother, this dude talking about you early this morning. I'm like, what? And really, I didn't even listen to the video. Still really haven't listened to the video. But I do know that you decided to attack this campaign. Why are you attacking this campaign? Because you don't like what I had to say about your so-called solution. And see, that's the thing about so-called black men. We really don't even know if this is a man or a woman. Could be a hard-sounding woman. We don't know what this thing is. Faceless, cowardly troll. We don't know what it is. People always get emotional. These men always talk about how women are so emotional. I've never been around such emotional men as these on YouTube. Just because you disagree with them, say something about what they're talking about, they get all emotional. You a coon, you a agent, you a spy, and you know, I can dance to that. So emotional. I don't get emotional, sir, and I stay on topic. I talk about the idea. I don't talk about your wife, your children, what you do on your job, or your dog Scruffy. I stay on point talking about your idea and concept. Let me make something perfectly clear. I don't mind being corrected. It was a sister on Facebook just correct me about some nectarines and some peaches I was talking about. I stand corrected. No big deal. So I don't mind being corrected. And if you have a solution I think has validity and credibility, I will tell you that. However, if I see that there's something wrong or something is not adding up, maybe I need clarification. You don't have to go off on nobody. Maybe I misunderstand something. But see, you are the one leaving the misunderstanding, and you're not the one being clear because you're offering nothing. You said that it's secret. People don't know my mythology. Education itself is a mythology. It's a method of getting something done. That's mythology in itself. What are you going to do? What are you going to do different than our people have done since the end of the Civil War? What are you going to do different? What are you offering different? I want to know that. Now, see, the thing about this is bums like this, he goes all over the internet. Now, I'm a critic too. I'm a critic. You know, I talk about certain folks or whatever. But believe me, if I can dish it out, I can take it. I also can say, look, you got a point. I'm wrong. It might take some time because nobody wants to be wrong. Nobody wants to be error. Nobody wants to be in error. But I can, I will, if you're right, I will tell you. Hey, brother, I'm incorrect. You got it. Whatever. What can I say? I am here to stand on what is true. Even if it hurts me, I want to stand on what I believe or what's the best way that I can see or gather up what is true. If I represent truth, that's the way I have to feel about it. I know that I can be wrong. So I will accept that. Now, the person that corrected me about the peaches and the nectarines, the real conversation was homosexuality, and they wanted to teach me about that. Well, no, because see, if homosexuality was natural, we could easily see that. You don't take a few videos from certain individual animals, the same ones, and talk about, see, animals, they are homosexual. No, that's not how it works. When you go out into the streets, we can show you all kinds of examples of homosexual, transgender, whatever. We can show you that all day long. So if it's natural, you should also be able to go into the natural world and see the same thing, but you don't. Because animals do not seek sexual pleasure. They do not seek sex simply for some pleasure. They don't do that. But that's another subject. I don't want to be accused of going off topic. I just wanted to show you that I don't mind being incorrect and wrong. If Alquan has a solution and it sounds like it can work, I don't mind going that way. I will help you. Matter of fact, Alquan, didn't I donate to your solution? What do I get, Alquan, for donating to your solution? You said all these people donate to Sinetta and Umar Johnson. They don't get nothing in return. There's no benefit. So I donated to you, Alquan. What do I get, sir? What do I get? Now, you did not donate to the Mississippi campaign. You ain't give us a damn dime. I donated to you. So I support you. What do I get out of it, sir? Huh? You ain't no better than the people that you talk about. That's why you're a faceless bum. So you can take off with people's money like everybody else do, sir. So we don't know how to find you, sir. You ain't no better than them. You talk about you have an attainable goal. Okay, we don't know if it's attainable unless we see the beginning. What do you have to offer? If we don't know what you have to offer, how you putting this together, how do we know if it is or is it not attainable, sir? How can we determine that? You're the only one with the secret. Nobody else can judge. Nobody else can determine that it's attainable. We have to take your word for it, sir. Everything about this Mississippi campaign, we're putting on the table. So it's very simple. And you can discern whether or not if the goal is attainable or not. You said that it's not. But you can make a judgment because the whole thing is there for you to make a judgment on. There is nothing secret. You run around keeping secrets because you don't have nothing. You want to call people coons and Negroes, but at the same time, sir, it was exposed yesterday on our broadcast, and you can find that broadcast, the original broadcast, on Guy Nollywood Jr. channel. But they exposed you for what you are, lusting for the cracker woman, lusting for Becky. So we understand now why you think the way that you do, because you're looking for validity from the Peckerwoods. That's your problem. That's your problem. You want to conform, and you want to be comfortable in your slavery, this oppression. That's what you're looking for. You're trying to impress the Asians. You want to impress the Chinese and these other immigrants. You have a need to impress other people. I ain't trying to impress a damn body. None of these people impress me at all. And I have no interest in Becky. Now, there are nice Caucasian women. I treat people like I want to be treated. But if they want to be racist, they want to get crazy with me, then I'm going to get crazy with you. None of these people, I don't give a damn if you're a millionaire, the president, none of these suckers impress me because I'm not impressed by material things. You might, but I'm not. If you don't have good character, if you're not an honest person, then I'm not interested. That don't mean nothing. I am rich when I surround myself with people that have good character. They're not liars. They're not gossipers. They're not slanderers. They love us as a people. They love me as a brother. I love them as a sister. I like good people. That's what makes me rich. That's what makes me rich. Not millions of dollars that I don't even give value to. If I get millions of dollars, then I want my face on the dollar bill. I want to be able to make that piece of paper have value. You want to just work with somebody else's crap. And you do that. You take Becky and y'all get a dog and y'all live happily ever after in cracker land. That's what you do. But when you come to Mississippi, where we take control of, what you did with Becky on the outside, you ain't gonna be able to do him treated nice, civil, or whatever, but we don't get down with you and Becky. All right? That's just the bottom line on that. Because we are changing the destiny of our people. We want to change the destiny and the lifestyle of the world. Our end game is to destroy white supremacy, white racism forever. The end. And you can't do it that your way. You're trying to play their game. No, they are going to come and play my game, where we set the damn rules. Always on the defensive. No, we're going to go on the offensive. Always wondering what the white man going to do. That's what you're doing. I got to get my education because the white man do this. No, you are the one that's the coward. You're the one on the run. We taking the war straight to his ass. Bring it. Using the tools that the beast gave us. And I don't remember saying nothing against education. I don't remember none of us saying anything against education. That in and of itself cannot do nothing for us. We've been working with education since the end of the Civil War. However, if you take education and you isolate yourself like in a state of Mississippi or a city, now your education can be effective, idiot. It is not effective. It cannot do nothing in an environment where you always got something constantly trying to destroy you, sir. But if you put it in an environment where your education and your work is protected, it's a whole different ball game. It's like putting on armor. Mississippi is like putting on armor, like putting on a bulletproof vest. So when the bullets come, the bullets can bounce off. You don't understand because you are a silly Negro. And I would guess or assume that you're less than 40 years old, probably less than 30 years old. You done read some cracker books and think that you know it all because you got your education. Least to say, we really don't even know if you have a degree yourself. Least to say, you don't show what your degree have done for you as a damn person. There are many people with education with degrees. They work at McDonald's doing fries, sir. During the economic collapse, there were many people with education, regardless of your race. They was happy to work at McDonald's for fries. I saw long lines of people with college degrees trying to work at McDonald's so they can flip a hamburger, sir. But you had lots of people who did not have those degrees that was working for themselves. Explain that to me. Explain that to me. If you have a degree, Alquan, then you should be working for yourself. It's higher education. Why are all these people getting higher these degrees and they are not working for themselves? They're going to work for somebody else. And most of these people that started these businesses did not have a college degree. Bill Gates was a college dropout. Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart, did not go to no college. He barely graduated out of grade school. And you got people with college degrees begging these people for a job. Are you listening to what you say, sir? It sounds good to you. The rhetoric sounds good. Some feel-good nonsense, so you don't really have to face the enemy. We are out here ready to face the enemy. And we show exactly who we are. You hiding in the shadows. Somebody called you a ninja. Somebody called you an assassin. An assassin is a coward. Somebody that's hide behind a tree. They don't take on whoever they want to kill outright. It was a coward that killed Martin Luther King. It was cowards that killed Malcolm X. And that's where they put you in the same category as a coward. But we already know that. That's why you hide your face, sir. I'm getting ready to end this. I got just a few more points I want to deal with this idiot. How does your education from who? Where you gonna get this education from? The Peckerwood. How you gonna pay for it? Don't you know that student loan debt is higher in this country than credit card debt? So who gonna pay for this education? Is that the reason why you raising money? Is this the reason why you raising money, sir? So that you can send folks to college? Send me. I'll go. I'm a little on the old side, you know. I'll be happy to go to college. You ready to pay for it? I'll go. Since you said that education is the key, is that what you're raising money for? To send us to college? Well, I'm ready to go. All my crew who don't have a degree, you willing to pay for it? I'm very sure all of us is ready to take college courses. You ready to pay for it? Who gonna pay for all this, sir? Education do not stop you from being lynched. It do not stop you from getting your throat slashed. It don't stop you from being murdered. It don't do nothing to help change our condition. We have been here going on 500 years and have had at least 200 years, or I know at least over 100 years of higher learning education. And a young girl can't even be at a subway station and some racist idiot slash her throat. And she might be educated, but now her education don't mean nothing no more because she's dead. You want us to stay with the damn people that's slicing our damn throat, lynching us, and doing all kinds of crap to us every day. You must think we're a damn fool because you in love with Becky. Well, Becky wouldn't do that. We don't know what Becky would do. Because you laying there with Becky, you wake up and Becky got a nice slice in your throat. Well, that's between you and Becky. Told your ass to get away from these people. But you want to integrate with them. You want to love. You want to work. It's natural for you to want to separate from those who cause you harm. Idiot. I'm not going to sleep with my wife and I know that she want to kill me. That's stupid. But that's your mentality. I'm not going to run away from my wife. I'm going to try to make this marriage work. The hell with that marriage. The woman might slit my throat. But your mentality, I'm going to stay with my wife. We might find love later on. I'm not going to take the chance. I'm getting the hell away from this woman because she might slice my throat or do worse. Brother God said, Alquan is raising money so he can spend it on Becky. Yeah, just like Tommy Sotomayor. He's just like Tommy Sotomayor. Got a love for Becky. Scared of the cracker, the Peckerwood. That's really the bottom line. You want to take things easy. You don't want to make them mad. I just be educated and try to be like the Peckerwood. I don't want to be like the Peckerwood. I don't give a damn about his system. I want to get away from those who want to cause me harm. There's nothing wrong with wanting to go to Africa or any place to get the hell away from these racist ass people. That's natural. You should cry because you cannot get away from them. That's when you should get upset. But of course you love Becky and you're willing to take the chance that Becky won't slice your damn throat. Idiot. More filth. And there's a lot of Negroes that think like Alquan because they are the real coons. They are the real agents. They are the real traitors. That's why they hide it. There's a reason why you are faceless, sir. You are the real coon. You're the real agent. Working to try to talk our people out of getting away from those who can cause them harm. You must think that we're idiots. And so now you want to come around and talk about everybody. Well, the buck stops here because I don't mind debating your ragged ass. I don't mind facing you. You don't bother me at all. I can deal with you. But don't come here and talk about I'll take on your whole crew. Bruh, no, you don't want to do that. We'll come to your channel and embarrass your ass in your house. The only thing you would do is block all of us. That's the only thing that you would do. Now, he always talk about the Asians or the Chinese and the Africans, all these immigrants. He compared our situation with these foreigners that come here every day. They never were slaves. They never had an issue or confusion in their identity. There never was laws and policy passed to hinder their progress. Racism was not designed for them. It was designed for us. If the Peckerwood, if these devils did not mess with us, we would be running this whole country. I'm telling you. We would be running this nation, period. They know it. That's why they attacked us in the South and ran us out of the South and burned down our churches and terrorized us. Because even though we did not know how to read and write, we still was doing better than them. And then when we got education, the sky's the limit, just like you said. They used terrorism to stop us, burn down our towns, burn down our small cities, terrorize us. You don't take that in consideration. These immigrants ain't being terrorized. They have never been under a campaign where your enemy used cartoons and the movies and media to make you hate yourself, to make you hate being black or native or African or whatever. We know that we're not European. He attacked us so that we hate ourselves, so that you might want to fall in love with Becky like you. See, I have no interest in Becky. I love my sisters, and my sisters know I love. When they come to my platform, the brothers know. Well, you know, you're on Taalik's platform. You know, he gonna get the sisters. You know, he gonna give the sisters first priority. Damn Skippy. I like y'all hard legs, but y'all don't look like women. And please don't do that. Don't look like. don't do that. I love my brothers, but you know, I love my sisters. I love them to death. And that's what we're doing. We're making moves so our women and our children can be proud of us as men, not a damn coon sellout like you are, Alquan. You're a coon sellout. You're the real coon sellout. So I would suggest to you, don't mess with us. Go get with your Becky and don't come this way no more, because you're going to get your ass whooped really, really bad. I will take on all your supporters. And I know I can deal with you and your supporters. I whoop the hell out of you on your own channel in the comment section. I can do that live, and I can do it in the comment section. Your followers or supporters can't do nothing with me. You know why? Because really, I'm too smart. You're dealing with a superior intelligence, sir. I'm not bragging, but when you come here, when you come to the Realist Temple, those who come and socialize with me, have brotherhood and sisterhood with me, we have superior intellect. And I'm like King Noble. That's a fact. You can't do nothing with us. You attacked the Mississippi campaign prematurely. Now you paying the price. So I'm not impressed by these other groups. I don't give a damn about what these Asians doing and whatever. If they so intelligent, if they so good, how come they didn't do it in their own damn country? If they got it going on like that, why are they doing it in their own country? Then they couldn't do nothing in their own country. They got to come here and try to show off. They don't impress me at all. Too stupid to make it in their own country. So who the hell are they trying to impress? What is success? What is success, Alquan? Success basically in this country is material things. How much money you can get, how you can show off. I already told you, I'm not about that. Mississippi campaign is not about material things. It's the upliftment and the betterment of our people as human beings. Give you the human rights that you have been denied. Give you the civil rights that you have been denied. showing you real love and care for you as a human being. I'm not going to try to impress you because of I got a yacht, lifestyles of the rich and famous. No. We want to love our people and do what's in the best interest of our people and for what's in the best interest of us as a people, future generations. We have a vision for the future. Now, how much that we want to talk about to you, people like you, Alquan, in fact, about the future, I have no future with your ragged ass. So there's no need for me to talk to you about the future. You go on with Becky, and we'll go on and isolate ourselves away from you and that other foolishness that we are trying to escape and want to escape from. You get your education and impress these suckers. I don't want to impress them. We want true freedom, justice, and equality. That's what we want. That's what we want. And we treat all people with respect until they feel like they want to disrespect, then we got to get down. It's simple as that. Education, most times, is a selfish reason. The average person, when they want an education, they doing it for themselves. I don't care where they come from in the world. Most people, their mission is to fill their own pockets. These immigrants are not coming here to do anything for their country. They are coming here to seek the American dream. The American dream. Very few people get education in order to do something for their native land. Very few. Even American citizens like Bill Gates. Bill Gates could refurbish a state all by himself. He ain't interested. It's all about me. It's all about what they don't give a damn. Even when war breaks out, these rich people don't want to give nothing to war. They damn sure don't want to give their children to the war effort, and they don't want to give their money either. So education and riches is a selfish reason why people want to do that. I want to get a college degree and be a big shot doctor so I can make thousands and thousands of dollars so I can go to Florida and live on a beach. I'm not doing it because I want to make America great again. You are delusional and living in some fantasy world. That's not how it goes, sir. That's not how it goes. We are already isolated, idiot. When you talk about the black community, the white community, the German community, the Asian community, you're already talking about isolation. It's not mixed. Everybody's isolating, doing their own thing. The problem is we, as soul brothers and sisters, we really trying to be part of a melting pot. These other suckers around us, they're not interested in the melting pot. That's why you have the white community and the German community, Asian community, the African community, the Indian community, because they are looking out for themselves. There is no melting pot. The isolation is already here. We the only ones that's dumb enough to believe in the melting pot. These people that's around us, they're not interested in the melting pot. So we're gonna have to get out of our delusions and begin to seek and do for ourselves, just like they're doing. Otherwise, we are going to become a permanent underclass, which is a favorite saying by Dr. Claude Anderson. And when it comes to Dr. Claude Anderson, as far as his power economics is concerned, see, power economics can actually work when you isolate yourself. Within a city, you can practice power economics within that city, or as a state, you can practice power economics and you can really do something and be successful. But you cannot do it unless you isolate, because you got forces in the country itself that's against us, have been against us for 500 years. We actually was doing better during Jim Crow segregation. We was doing better in Jim Crow. I know. I was born during Jim Crow. And my people was happy. They really didn't complain. The unhappiness came from those brothers and sisters who was living in these cities, and they did not like the fact that they were being mistreated, and they were being disrespected, humiliated, being made to go to the back of the bus and other stuff like that. But those brothers and sisters in the country, we was fine. Black Wall Street had power economics. That's right. And you see what happened to Black Wall Street. If you don't have a military, if you cannot protect yourself from the forces that's out to destroy you, it don't make no difference. You can't protect what you build. You got to also have a military. You got to have a defense against the suckers that want to destroy what you build. They're not trying to destroy these immigrants. There's always somebody out trying to do something to us, even physically. So we must prepare for that. You idiot. Now, he also, in my conclusion, let me check my Facebook real quick. Because I don't want my Facebook people to think that I'm ignoring them. Okay. Yeah, because I don't want my Facebook family to think that I'm ignoring them. Actually, I have a video I posted on Facebook that's doing pretty good on Facebook. It was called White Man, Leave Black Folks Alone. It's doing pretty well, striking up a lot of conversation. And you should leave us the hell alone. Folks don't want us, they don't want us to do good. They want us to be on the bottom. And this idiot gonna tell me he compared the Mississippi campaign with King Noble and this other guy, Nature Boy. You know, we're not looking for followers. Ain't nobody no followers here. Ain't nobody following nobody. Everybody involved in the campaign is equal. Ain't nobody following nobody. We understand the purpose. We are understanding the goal. We understand the execution that must be competent. We understand the broader vision into the future that we will not even be a part of. We understand those things. Ain't nobody, oh, Taalik, he's the greatest. Oh, Maurice, oh, brother God. Ain't nobody doing stuff like that. We're not trying to force religion or political ideas or none of that on nobody. So I don't know where, sir, you get that at. Ain't nobody here looking for no slaves. So I don't know where you getting that stuff from, sir. See, that's what I mean. You're attacking something prematurely because you mad because you don't have no solution. Your solution is secret. And don't you know you actually have idiots that's giving this faceless guy money? Uh-oh, I'm calling myself an idiot because I gave this dude money. No, what happened was last year I was giving away $1,000 and I gave him some money because I was giving money away. That's all. That's what I was doing. But you know, I thought about it, but I'm like, oh well, you know. I started not to, but I'm like, oh well, you know. Okay, I made a mistake. Okay, I made a mistake. I should have gave the dude nothing. Okay, you got me. All right. All right. So he says that people are stealing his ideas. He never explains what these ideas are. He said Tariq Nasheed and Umar Johnson and other people steal his ideas. What are these ideas you're talking about? He never really explains what these ideas are so that we can go look at what these guys are talking about so that we'll know that they are stealing from Faceless Alquan. He never explains that. You know? And he calls those who support the idea of going to Africa or going or taking control of a state call us cowards. How is that cowardly? Here you are, you're trying to beg and trying to work with racists. I can guarantee you this fool has never done nothing to participate in the struggle. Nothing. I was in the Nation of Islam. Matter of fact, even as a child, before the Nation of Islam, I protested by myself as a child against racism. What have you done? When I was locked up, I dealt with this cracker 24 hours a day. This cracker wanted me to confess to a crime and a mental illness I did not have. I refused to do so. I would rather be dead. I had to deal with this Peckerwood 24 hours a day. I could have bowed down to the sucker and he would have had a little mercy on me. I could have got out of the nut house faster. But it didn't go down that way because I got principles. I'm not going to let you pin this lie on me. I'm not mentally ill and I'm not a criminal. So let the cards fall where they may. You begging for money. Begging money to do what? It's a secret. And you say you only tell the secret to people who's really down with you. Who are these people that's down with you? You didn't tell me nothing and I donated to you. You didn't tell me what the secret was, what your methodology is. So, in a nutshell, you don't want to come here with that no more. You attack this idea prematurely because you angry, because you offer solution and don't really tell nobody the solution, and get angry because people say you don't have a solution because you didn't offer a damn thing except get your education. And what else? Got to be more to it than that. But that's your problem. Because you emotional. You gonna get angry with me because you don't know what the hell you talking about. So you gonna get angry at me because the only thing I'm saying is, what are you talking? What is this? What solution? I don't see anything. Early in the morning with a rant. Got to knock this dirt off my shoulder. Oh, well, anyway, I'm done, y'all. I am done. Alquan, you want to debate me and you know you're going to lose? Bring it. I'm going to send you an email. Let's set it up. And you definitely don't want me and the crew, since you can take on 5, 6, 7 people at one time. You don't want to be in the house with me and the crew. And you want to know something? I won't even say nothing. The crew tear your ass up. and you know something? Bring Becky with you. I bet Becky is one of those trashy looking Caucasian women. Because y'all Negroes, you never really get the nice fit looking ones. You always get these ones that look like they fresh from out of the cave. Oh man. Woo! But yeah. I guess I'm out of here. We're gonna see if Alquan is going to respond. Hey, Sister Soul Alchemist Soul Sister. How you doing? I love you too. We're gonna talk later on this evening. And I'm glad you're in the house too, Mims. You know, you all right in my book. You're all right in my book. You know, we treat people like we want to treat ourselves. So Mims is in the house. And yeah. That's right, Sister Soul. That's right. I had to. It's not just about him. You got some other suckers that's waiting around the corner. They want to try to get a piece of us. You know, y'all go deal with these other people and they might run from you. We don't run. If Brother Maurice was here, definitely, we don't run here. We gonna run to your ass. I don't run. I don't run. Never have. I come to your page and take over your house. That's what we do here. So I would suggest that you leave us the hell alone and you go fiddle faddle with the ones that you used to fiddle and faddling with, because it's not working here. And all your little punk coward followers and supporters, they better stay on your page, because they come to our pages, they getting that ass whoop, 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 whoop. Ain't no doubt about that. Real quick. So with that said, y'all, Soul Brother number 1 is out. Peace to those in the chat room and those who listening and those who will be listening. Remember, later on today, 3:30 p.m. Central Time, 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, me and the crew, we're going to be answering some more questions about the Mississippi campaign and probably some miscellaneous things. And come on and join us. With that said, Angel number 7, as Don Cornelius always said, as imparting, I wish us love, peace, and soul.